Hello everybody, this is Mr. Kusaj. Here we are back again with chapter 1.6, part 2. Don't forget to put the correct date here. This is going to be a short one because we only have one concept to talk about. The composition of functions. One function being used to evaluate a second function. This is how we write it. That's a circle, not a dot. So a small circle. Not the letter O, a small circle. So this doesn't mean times. It's not a dot. It's not a multiplication dot. It doesn't mean f times g. This is f of g of x. Okay? Function of a function. That's another way of saying it. A function of a function. Okay? So, f of g of x. That means that you go to your f function and put a number in there? No. A letter? No. The whole function, the whole expression you put into f. Okay? It's easier when you see it in action. But this is the way you write it, either this way or this way, either one. So what if I tell you that f of x is x squared plus 1? Okay? And what if I tell you that g of x is a simple one, just x minus 4? Now, can you find f of g of x? What does that mean? That means that you go to your function f and put in all of g of x, right? Here is g of x. You take that and you put the whole thing in here. Does that make sense? F of g of x, right? Here's f of x. If I said, what's f of 1, you'd put a 1 there. If I said, what's f of 2, you'd put a 2 there. Well, now I'm saying, what's f of g of x? Right? That means you put the whole expression, all of g of x, in here. Okay? So, I kind of try to show you with arrows. So what we're really looking for is not f of a single digit, a single number. We're looking for f of the whole expression, x minus 4. So what is f of x minus 4? Well, you go to f and you put x minus 4 where x is, right? Like that. This is your f function. So whatever you're looking for, you put in here. Well, I'm looking for f of x minus 4. So that's what you put in here. And it'll look like that. Right? The function f tells me to put something here, square it, and add 1. Isn't that what the function f tells me to do? Well, f of g of x means I should put g of x in there, x minus 4. And that's it. Now, the rest is just algebra. We simplify. Again, do you remember how to multiply binomials? X minus 4 times x minus 4. X times x is x squared. 4 times 4 is 16. 4x and 4x in the middle is 8x. The FOIL method, okay, we talked about that, but you should know how to expand or multiply binomials. Okay? That's it. So now, what I have here is a function of a function. I have f of g of x. This is a new function made up of a function of a function. I know it sounds funny, but this is a new function and it's called f of g of x. Right? This is my new function. Now, with this new function, I could be asked, okay, I'll do it later. I could be asked to find f of g of 2. And what that means is, with this new function, just plug in 2 and you're done. Okay, I put that third. What I did for the second example is, what if we want it the other way? Instead of f of g of x, what if I wanted g of f of x? Well, that means you take f of x and plug it into g, right? Going back up here, you take this and plug it into here, the other way, right? So I want g of x squared plus 1. F of x is x squared plus 1. So now take this and put it in g, and it'll look like this, right? Here's g, and I'm saying whatever your f expression is, put it in here. And that's what I did. And the minus 4 is on the side. And you're done. Simplify, and now you have g of f of x. A new function made up of, a new function made up of the two original functions. Okay? Now that I have these two new functions, I can ask you about them. For example, what is f of g of 2? Well, I already have f of g. There it is. What is f of g of 2? That means wherever I see an x, just put a 2 there. F of g of 2 is 2 squared minus 8 times 2 plus 17. That's it. Do the math, and it turns out that f of g of 2 is 5. That is composition of functions, a function of a function. You should be able to go both ways, right? Plug the first into the second, or plug the second into the first. You should be able to go both ways. Okay. I don't seem to have any. Wait. Oh yeah. Go to page 58 and try 2A, please. Okay. So we'll start the class with the try problem. All right. See you next time. Hey, under 8 minutes. That's pretty good. All right. Bye.